back to Haut Beyleron. Now, for those of you who watched the last episode, I'm pretty sure you know what's going on here. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to repair that guy. We want to repair that guy. This one we want to repair and repaint. And gone. Finally saying goodbye to the stayer, because in the sales we've got this guy. We've got an extra 40 horsepower plus less than half the hours, so we want to stick the quickie front loader attacher on there, and we want to come into, I think Michelin had them. No, Continental had them. And JP 001, and it's a medium tractor. So once again, we're upgrading. We will eventually stick GPS on it, but not right now. Now we have it. The new toy. Another new toy. We're upgrading left, right, and center here. Not sure why that kept breaking. Hopefully this fits. Perfect. Now, while we're over here, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that consistent braking. That is super strange. But today's episode was not just about this guy. We also need to be over at the shop for a reason. So, what we're going to do is create a job for this guy to just go home. That's all he has to do. He, she. What we need to do is come in and look at harvesters. What I'm thinking is we are going to lease again. Plate number, no, we don't need to worry about any of that stuff. How much is this guy to lease? 24, plus we're going to be looking at probably another 10 for the front, plus a trailer. Oh, I don't know about that. I reckon we just go with the Trion. 730 should be fine. Wheels, don't need to change any of that because it's a rental. We'll just give it a standard number plate. Well, so much for not leasing another harvester. But at the end of the day, we can't afford something big enough that we really like. I mean, I'd be happy to buy one of these, but we definitely can't afford it because I went a little wild spending money. But we still have 254,000 in the account. So we're not too bad off. Trailer we can pretty much return as soon as we get down to our field, unless barley in field 30. Canola in field 27 and take it to the oil mill. Who owns the oil mill? We own the oil mill. Where's 27? Up there. And there is only one oil mill on the map. So anything we put in there of his technically becomes ours, and we get paid for it. We just need to be careful because we've got to look at the time. We don't want to be going crazily over an hour just to get a few thousand litres. Although, what is canola oil? Every 2 creates 1. Field 27 is actually not a bad size. So although it's not paying too well, we might still end up with a half decent amount of canola put into our factory on top of what we've got. But we'll play it by ear. We'll see how we go with our harvest first. We've got the 2 big boy tractors with trailers ready to go, all set up. we've got the Fendt and the case. So we're not going to get any straw from it. We're fully aware of that. But we're underway. Looking at how much we've got from our fields, granted our fields are going to be a lot better prepared than field 27, but looking at the fact we're at 2,000 litres just for that, I reckon it's definitely going to be worth taking on that field 27 contract. All comes down to how much time we've got on the harvester and the header. But anyway, we'll get this cracking along, take you guys along for the ride, and we'll see you when we're either finished or we've got something else we need to have a discussion about. I feel like I need to tell you guys.
I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest. It's boring, 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight, it's toxic. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise, deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic, standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to be honest, it was for the better. Now every day is perfect for a lifetime celebration. Go ahead. Tonight I'm struggling, reminiscing about our good times, the good days, but good wasn't the only perspective of all the days that we had, we lost it. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise.
Right, so you can see we've got quite a bit of honey there already. We've also got 48% off of our first load into this guy. What I want to quickly do, 11,000, so we're already looking at, what's that? 11 by 2, 5.5. Canola oil's at its best, so it's already roughly $30,000 sitting in the trailer. But what I want to do is compare 27 to 38, 39. So that's not too bad. As you can see, we're using the chopped straw mod, so anything that comes out chopped gives us our first fertilization state, especially when we then go through and mulch it as well. It all helps. Actually do is, while we're waiting for this guy to fill up again, drive down to this end with this trailer. While we're waiting for him to fill up, we'll go and throw the mulcher on the back of the new Zetor. Should handle it with ease, the stayer could, and we'll get to work turning this field over as soon as we possibly can. So I'll park this down at this end. Perks of having a second trailer, we don't have to worry about whether or not there's stuff left in the harvester by the time we're finished with this, which there will be, you can guarantee it. So we'll just sit you there for now. That's not even on there properly. Where do we put you? Realistically, you should be down with the other stuff, or the other grass yard stuff. But what we can do for now is leave you there. Is there. Would actually be good, I reckon, to start looking at upgrading some of these smaller tools as well. But we'll get this mulched. Shouldn't need ploughing, that would have been done in the last one. So we'll get it mulched, get it cultivated. Like I said, try and get as much done in one hit as we can, so as we can get these fields turned back around and get onto the next crop. we've given this guy a pretty good head start. We've got the headlands done for him. So we'll let him take over with that. 78%, so what we want to do now, and he's back at that perfect end. So we'll get this trailer filled up as much as it'll take. 20,000, so there's 10,000 litres of canola oil, that's $60,000 if we sell it at the high price. So we'll get him out, we'll put him on the road, and we will tell him to deliver to the oil mill, which he should have no objections to doing for us. Create job, deliver. Oil mill, looping job, start. Now we want to jump in our second newest toy, the case. Get him fired up. Go and get as much out of this guy as we can. We're gonna have to stop him down the end, I reckon, because we're not gonna catch him. It's fine. Got plenty of time before that Zetor gets over it. And we've got a little strip over there that needs to be done again anyway. Nobody's blocked. He just thought he was. Probably actually didn't need to do that because we are wide enough to get all the way down. So we'll follow him up here with this guy and we'll get him moved across into our other field. And it's definitely not going to take an hour to get these two done, so I reckon we will be accepting field 27 as a contract. Do definitely want to make sure our fields are completely done first, because I'd rather get the larger yields from our fields already into the grain mill before it thinks that it's coming from a contracted field. I want this guy to be empty because we're going to do a headland run with him. So shut that down. Put up in. the Zetor's got that field all to itself, and of course the fence get blocked. It's quite possibly blocked by the what is it I've got on the pad up there? The Bobcat. I reckon that's actually parked on the green mill itself. So get you going. Not sure where it thought it was going. Get you parked around here. Oh no, I'm inside the building. So that's going in there nicely. We'll get that started. And get this guy back out on the road because he may as well go back to our farm. I don't reckon that entire field's going to fit into the big trailer, although it should. Great job. Go to. Target is unreachable. Okay. Once he's finished there, we'll bring him across, we'll do this little bit, and then we'll flick the Zetor over into field 40-41. But this isn't looking too bad. If we got 25,000 litres off there, we should get at least 35 or close enough to off of this one. No, we got more than that. 25 up there plus 8 in here. We should be looking at close to 70,000 litres of canola if it's all done properly.
You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So, all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is for my time.
Well, that's that field mulched. So what we're going to do now is pull this guy into this field. Get him going. This guy's going to pull out, drop this trailer off. And he's going to get cracking with the next important job for that field. Don't need the second trailer now. It was good to have to begin with, but we are beyond that. So what we'll do is we'll go down around, we'll do a headland and we'll let him continue on. While he's continuing on, we'll pack the harvester up, get that emptied out into the trailer. Hopefully the trailer's got enough space, and we'll get that moving up to field 27. Once he's on the move, we'll jump into the case, run that up to the oil mill, empty out, and it can head down to 27 as well. Having multiple tractors definitely does help. Look at this work getting cranked out. That Zetor is simply awesome. It's just smashing through it. Perfect little upgrade for a farm tractor. That extra 40 plus horsepower or 40 horsepower thereabouts definitely helps. Or is going to help. Still do have to get our hands on a telehandler or a wheel loader. It's not a necessity, but I'd like to have one. So this guy will come across here. Straighten him up to head back down the field. And leave them to take care of that. Get you out of the way of the Zetor. Crystal for 170. Didn't even look at how much room was in here. But I got a funny feeling you're not gonna take all of this. Uh-huh. 73 liters. Okay. Take those 73 liters. Actually, before we start heading up that way, better check that contract's still there. Oh, we can't not. Alright, that's all we're doing though. We're already up to an hour. Close enough to an hour. So this is going to cost us money, but it is going to put extra into grain mill. Get 27 done first because it is at this side of the field, this side of the map. 22 is the one up above the oil mill, up beside the, is it GHCB or the GCHB grain elevator? But the fact that it's all going to the oil mill. Is we'll get this guy up here, we'll get him all set up. I'm not sure if we'll get him started. We'll run back down, we'll grab the case. It has the full trailer, we'll get that up to the oil mill. By that stage, we should also have the Fendt ready to be swapped over onto field 40-41, sorry. So we want to concentrate on getting our fields prep ready for the next planting, next crop. Yes, that is the field we want to do, but we also want to make it There's our trailer. It's facing the correct way for us to grab that header front off. Like I said, we'll just get this set up. We'll drop the header onto the ground. We won't drop it, we'll lower it. Leave him shut down. How are you going, my friend? Almost halfway, that's not too bad. You're the one we want. And I reckon that cultivator is going to be well and truly done before we get to the oil mill. That's not bad, 45,000 litres. Plus the 25 that was up there, so that's 70,000. Just off of our two fields. So that's 35,000 litres of oil. That's a lot of money. Especially if we can get it for the $6 grand per pallet. Not just that either, because we do have those two other contracted fields, of course. Should be able to see some cake sitting on the ground up here. No. Whoa! That's what happens when you're concentrating on smoko. Cake's taking a while to come out. I wonder what's going on with that. For some reason it's storing but not coming out. That's strange. I wonder if that's because of that whole pallet kerfuffle of having too many pallets laid around the map. It's about the only answer I've got. But if what we did just didn't work, like by just changing the output mode, so selling, distributing, back to storing, if that hasn't worked, what we can do is try deactivating and reactivating that production. Got another pallet sitting there, so that's 2 pallets of furniture. Oh, 2 pallets of clothing. Oh yeah. First field ready to go. Ah, totally forgot about that. Should have accepted those after we got our stuff in the ground. It's okay. It's okay. We can live with it. Now, what we're going to do, guys, is we're actually going to end the episode there. We'll get back to you in the next episode This will still be going on, so we'll get this guy started. The Zetor will still be running up and down, and we'll also get onto the 2 harvests. Let's just deactivate the cake and reactivate it. Something going severely wrong with that. But canola oil, 68,000 litres. Sorry, canola, 68,000 litres. We've almost got 1,000 litres of oil sitting there. And according to these 2 contracts, 19%. Nothing there. And field 22, is it the one I thought it was? No. It's up in that area, but it's the actual bigger one. Nice, so that's a lot of canola. Okay guys, once again, thank you very much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you've enjoyed the content. If you've got any ideas for a future map to move a new series onto, we're looking at potentially doing a vlog style survivor roleplay. So you won't see the heads up display, that won't come up. We'll leave that permanently turned off. It will literally be like a first person game. Like, I've got a camera strapped to my forehead, and time lapses / montages will pretend like we're flying a drone up in the air. But if you know of a good map that you reckon that should be done on, let me know. I'll have a look at it and we'll see how we go. But anyway guys, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you next time.